Welcome to another episode of Jason Holter's Marketing Minute, where Friendswood area's top real estate agents learn proven secrets for success. This episode is brought to you by Jason Holter of Premier Nationwide Lending, a trusted mortgage provider for Friendswood home buyers. Now, here's your Marketing Minute.
Welcome to the final video in our brand new 5-part video series titled Trust: How to Earn It, Grow It, and Use It to Skyrocket Your Sales. Okay, today I'm going to give you 3 proven methods for driving traffic to your testimonial capture page. The anatomy of a killer effective testimonial magnet email campaign designed to get more of your clients and customers to send you more rave reviews. And last but not least, 7 ways to profit from your testimonials once you get them, so you can milk them for all they're worth. So let's get this party started with 3 ways to drive traffic to your testimonial capture page. Traffic driver number 1, banner or a link in your email signature that says at the top, how would you rate our service? Then below, the call to action would say, click here to submit your review. That way, every time you send an email to a client, they're reminded to submit a review of their experience. How's that for easy peasy? Traffic driver number 2, send a thank you card. After each closed transaction, send a thank you card in the mail with a thank you gift. In your card, write a PS that might say something like this: PS, enclosed you'll find a small gift as a token of my appreciation for your business. Thanks in advance for submitting a review of my service here. Then you would include a link like www.reviewjohnsmith.com. You can buy a custom URL like that for just $12 a year, a small price to pay for a memorable review link. And last but not least, traffic driver number 3, email. If you have a CRM, you can get it to automatically send an email out after each closed transaction asking your client for a review. Here's the anatomy of a killer effective testimonial magnet email. Component number 1, use a short, catchy, relevant subject line. I'll show you examples of this in a moment. Component number 2, don't be too formal, be conversational. Write it the way you would talk to a client in person. Component number 3, write in the first person. For example, use I instead of we. Component number 4, make it short and to the point. We don't want to bore people here with a data dump. Component number 5, let your clients know that their review is important to you. Want to see a soup to nuts example of all this? Here's a sample email to send to your past clients. The subject line might be something like, how would you rate me? The email would read like this: Hi Tom, I'm just curious. How has your experience with ABC Mortgage been so far? I'd love your feedback. Please follow the link below to give a quick review of your experience. It only takes like 30 seconds and it would mean the world to me. Thanks in advance. Now, at this point, we might as well answer a couple questions that many of you submitted since our last video. Question number 1. If most of my potential customers are hanging out on Facebook or doing searches on Google, why not just ask my customers to go directly to Facebook or Google to submit the review instead of asking them to do so after they submit a review on my online capture page? Brilliant question. The answer? In order to submit a review on your Google Plus or Facebook business page, your customer needs to have an account with each respective platform. Believe it or not, that cuts out a lot of potential testimonials. Plus, if you make it easy for anyone to submit a quick review, you'll turn more customers into raving fans who will be happy to copy and paste their testimonial on additional review sites such as Google Plus and Facebook. Make sense? Okay, question number 2. What do I do with my testimonials once I get them? How can I leverage them to boost my business without seeming like I'm bragging? Another great question. Here are 7 strategies to profit from your testimonials once you get them. Strategy number 1, add them to your website. Sprinkle your rave reviews throughout your website as well as on a dedicated client reviews page. Advanced ninja tip. Wah! If you have dedicated pages that cater to specific niches, only place testimonials on that page that are relevant to that niche. Remember, the more relevant your testimonials are to your prospect, the more believable they'll be. Strategy number 2. Create a testimonial booklet. Once you've collected a couple dozen testimonials, compile them into a multi-page booklet that you can email as a PDF or print up and hand out to new clients. Keep adding to it until it's so fat and juicy that it thuds when it hits the desk. And that thud factor creates instant trust. Strategy number 3. Add them to all your printed marketing materials. For example, your business cards, brochures, flyers, posters, etc. Strategy number 4. Ask your testimonial givers to post their review on their social media networks. For example, you could ask them to post it on their Facebook and Google Plus news feed. When they do, all their friends and followers will see their glowing review of you in their news feed. Strategy number 5. Ask your testimonial givers to submit their review on your social media networks. For example, you could get them to post it on your Facebook, Google Plus, and or LinkedIn business pages or profiles. Just make sure you only give them 1 or 2 choices, otherwise you'll confuse them. And when they do share your review on your social media networks, their review will be visible to all of your existing and future fans and followers. Strategy number 6. Ask your testimonial givers to submit their review on relevant review sites. For example, they could submit it on Zillow, Trulia, Yelp, Yellow Pages, etc. As your positive reviews stack up, so does your credibility and client attraction. And last but not least, strategy number 7. Ask your testimonial givers for referrals. What better time to ask for referrals than just after they submit a glowing rave review? Regardless of whether you ask for referrals using a refer a friend form on your online thank you page, or you call them up and ask for referrals over the phone, asking for referrals will pay you huge dividends. Now, let's deal with a common objection I've been receiving from many of you since our last video. This seems like a lot of asking for stuff. How do I do this without badgering people and ruining my reputation in the process? Another great question. Obviously, to make this work, we're going to need a system that invites your clients to submit their review with a simple cut and paste process to 2 or maybe 3 other review sites of choice without overwhelming them. The whole process needs to be simple, intuitive, and elegant. And ideally, it all needs to work on autopilot or with very little work on your part.
That was easy.
That way, each and every one of your happy clients is automatically added to your ever-growing army of raving fans and evangelists who sing your praises and position you as the preeminent trusted advisor in your market. Am I right? Exactly. That's why we use a completely turnkey system that automates the entire process of collecting client testimonials and sharing them on your social media channels and review sites, all while you sleep. If you're looking for an easy shortcut, this is it. For more information, call us today.
Thank you for tuning into this episode of Jason Holter's Marketing Minute. If you have any questions or comments, please call Jason today at 281-993-5200.